like really overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time. Good morning, guys. Today I've decided to do something a little bit different. Since coming to uni, I have packed in all my activities in the last 2 months. I've been busy every day trying to make new friends, trying to make sure I'm always hanging out with people so that I'm not sort of left behind, because people make friends quite quickly here and it can all happen very fast. But one thing that I've been forgetting is to spend time alone and just be by myself. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm going to be taking myself out on a little solo date. I actually have to leave in literally 5 minutes to get there. My booking is at 2, so I'm planning on, I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm going to go, we'll see when I get there, but I'm taking myself out somewhere that I've always wanted to go, and we're going to do it solo. I'm kind of scared, I've never done this sort of thing before, but I'm also going to, well, if the weather improves because it's raining, but I'm going to go on the beach with a snack and my journal, and then maybe go for a coffee or shopping and just take myself out on a date. I don't know if you can hear me because it's quite busy. I'm at the bus stop. I actually don't know what bus I'm getting on, because if you know me, you know that in Brighton I walk everywhere. Unless it's torrential rain, I'm walking. So I don't actually know what bus I'm taking. I'm gonna just take this next one that's coming in 6 minutes because I'm running really late. Okay, I'm on the bus. I've literally got 2 minutes to get there, so I've just accepted the fact that I'm going to be late. But I'll give you a clue of where I'm going. It's near Brighton Pier, and it can be interactive. And it's probably something that we all did as a kid, or we all went to as a kid. I know I did. I think the scariest part about this actually isn't doing everything alone, it's the filming in public. It's kind of scary. Okay, I've arrived. I really hope it's not that busy, but I kind of think it's gonna be busy. It's a Saturday in Brighton. It feels really weird having this camera out, but guys, I've got to get used to it. I'm feeling quite jealous of people in big friendship groups walking around, but I feel like there is a time and place for those sort of interactions. And today is not that time and not that place. Today is a solo day. I'm officially 15 minutes late and I don't actually know how to get there. So I'm speed walking. That's where I'm going. The Sea Life Centre. Wow. This is low-key terrifying. Whoa. There's low-key only kids here and families. But this is low-key lit, guys. This is low-key lit as hell. Look at these guys. This is what they do all day. Can you imagine? Oh, wow. This is the guy from Finding Nemo. Yo, look at this guy. This is so sick. Wow. Oh, you can't see it, but there's a tarantula hiding in there. This guy. Oh my god, that's terrifying. So far, this is really overwhelming. There's a lot of kids here. And it's a children's playground, which is fine. This guy's kind of funky. Stop the search. I actually found Nemo. Yes! Nemo! Oh. I've left. I left an hour early. I always feel guilty when I pay for an experience like that and I end up leaving early, because even though I don't enjoy it very much, I feel like I have to stay for the full duration just to get my money's worth. But that was really overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time. I'm glad I did it because I got to spend some time by myself and see fishes, but it didn't feel like I was spending time by myself. I was literally spending time in the kids' playground, which is fine. I mean, that thing is mainly targeted towards kids, so I can't complain that they're there, but it was a bit much. And I didn't expect to be upset by it, but honestly, my main takeaway from the Sea Life Centre is really big fish, really small cages. Enough said. And I didn't expect to be upset by it, but it low-key did upset me a bit. Maybe I'm just woke. But yeah, I've come to the beach. And I forgot to bring my snack, but it's low-key for the best because there are so many seagulls, and if I would have stepped one step forward like a minute ago, I would have been shot on by about 3 seagulls, so that's why I've got my hood up right now. My plan for today, honestly, I didn't plan to come to this beach, but it's quite nice. There's no sun, but I'm enjoying it. I brought my journal, but it's a bit cold, so I might go into a cafe. And that, for me, is like, I need confidence to do that by myself, like going into a cafe by myself. I feel like, and just in general, when you see people like hanging out with themselves, people have this thing in their head to be like, oh look, they're hanging out by themselves, like I don't like pity them. And I feel like if I go to the cafe by myself, people are going to be like, oh, she's by herself. But I'm by myself, but I'm fun as hell, okay? I like my own company. And this whole thing I'm doing right here is spending time alone. But I also do have an urge to message my friend to come and meet me to go to the cafe. But we're gonna power through, and I'm gonna spend time by myself, which is hard for me because I was watching a video of my favourite YouTuber, Iwana Cristal. I really recommend her. Her videos are amazing, but she mainly posts with her boyfriend, and he's very outgoing, very talkative, and they're always doing something. It's like jam-packed videos. But she was talking about, she had a period where she was without him when he was away shooting for a movie or like a TV show, and she talked about how she got really vulnerable, and she talks about how like she is afraid of filming alone because she thinks that she'll be like perceived as boring, or like her videos will be boring and people won't be as interested as when they were with her boyfriend, and how she's not as talkative, and it's weird and unnatural to like talk to a camera without any response, which I totally understand. I personally love her videos and they're so real. I mean, I'd recommend it to everyone any day, but I get what she's talking about because this is odd, this is weird. But there are loads of other people here on this beach. I can count 6 people before me who are sat by themselves, just chilling. I brought my book actually, so I might read a little bit. This is what I'm reading. I'm reading Big Swiss by Jean Bacon. So far, really hooked. Like, I am really hooked on this book. But a lot of people have been saying it's really funny, and they're dying laughing. I haven't gotten that vibe. And then a lot of other people have been saying it's low-key, the jokes are kind of racist. And I also haven't got that vibe yet. So we'll see. Okay, it's on the verge of being too cold to bear and my camera's about to run out. So I'm going to go get a coffee or something and then pick up my parcels and probably go home and do it all again tomorrow, I think. You guys, all the way over there, I don't know if you can see, but there's a surfer out. That's insane. I didn't even know they had this shop. This is literally one of my favourite shops. Nobody's Child has literally the best trench coats, and I need one, so. If you know me, you know I've been looking for a trench forever. And the last one I found that I liked was actually in this shop, and it was last year, so they no longer sell it. Guys. This one's a fail. Guys, I can't afford to be spending money like this, but this is literally so cute. Wait, let me show you better. Like, right? It's really cute. I love it. I might buy it. I'm treating myself.
Anytime, please. Very sorry for the...
Hey guys, apologies for the bad quality now, but my camera ran out of battery. But I got a crepe from this crepe place. I've been craving a crepe, and I'm gonna people watch and eat outside. I got a margarita crepe. It's literally just dough. Bruv, this is just dough. The guy was French too. I was expecting him to make a banging crepe. This is dough, man. Whatever. I hate complaining, so. Tastes pretty good. Ooh, like bruh. One thing I've discovered walking around here by myself, like around the lanes, is how many shops that I love around here that I need to come back to with my friends. Oh, I didn't get the jacket. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna 100% buy it when I'm paid next month because I feel like that's a smarter decision. And I've been wanting a jacket like that for so long, and I finally found like the exact one I want. So I'm gonna go back and buy it for sure. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is literally the worst £6 I've ever spent in my life. I'm having a good time and people watching. It's weird seeing all like the tourists around because technically I'm not a tourist. I live here now. I've lived here for 3 months. I don't think I'm a tourist because I haven't actually left my accommodation much. So I need to actually do stuff. I need to be a tourist. That's what I need to do. I need to do touristy things because these tourists who are here for the day or the weekend, I would guarantee you they've seen more of Brighton than I have in 3 months in like the span of a couple days. It's time to go home and debrief. Hey guys, I'm back home. I got changed into my comfies. I was gonna video the rest of my solo date, but I decided to do that actually solo without a camera as well. But I basically just had a matcha, watched TV on my new projector. I projected it over onto my white wall over there, which was really lovely. And I had a shower and had some snacks. And I also journaled because I've been meaning to journal more in 2026, and this was actually the first time I journaled this year, and it's almost the end of January, so I finally journaled. Hopefully now that I've finally started and the book is not blank, I'll be less intimidated and I'll do it moving forward. But anyways, the point of this video was to spend time by myself, do a solo date and treat myself, and I think I was successful. Although I was a little bit intimidated at times by sort of the idea of doing things alone. I think in my head, I thought I've done this a lot more than I actually have. I'm trying to actually think back to moments where I actually have genuinely taken myself out to do things by myself, specifically when I don't have to, like when I don't have an obligation to go and do something by myself. This was just for fun. This was just because I wanted to. And I can definitely say I felt uncomfortable at times, but in a good way. And I definitely want to do it again. And I've learned a lot more about the area that I live in, and I really want to do more things in Brighton because it really is a privilege to live here. I'm definitely going to do this more. And even just the things that I did when I got home, like having a matcha, watching TV, having a shower, journaling, that in itself is spending time alone, and having that to me is like a solo date. Like that's something that I would consider a solo date. Like I'm not sat in bed doom scrolling, like I'm writing in my journal, I'm having a shower with no noise, no music in the background, and then I'm journaling again just by myself with my thoughts. So there's definitely things you can do that don't cost money to go and spend time with yourself and just be alone. For example, you could hike, which I personally love, and I might actually do the Seven Sisters hike here in Brighton. You can hike, you can go on a walk, go on a picnic. I also love a picnic. Charity shopping is my fave thing to do by myself, and I know a lot of people agree with me. Charity shopping by yourself is superior. Going to a cafe, journaling, reading, cooking for yourself, finding a new recipe, and just cooking a nice meal for yourself. That's a pretty good one. Do you know what, guys? I think I'm actually I'm already prepared to book a holiday. Guys, I've been meaning to book a solo holiday for so long that today, I'm prepared. This was my training. I think I succeeded. Should I book a holiday for next year? We'll see. The answer is probably yes. But yeah, I really enjoyed today, and thank you guys for coming on with me. I had so much fun, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye-bye.